In this video, we are discussing Spark streaming overview. Whenever multiple data will be coming continuously, then we shall say that stream of data is there. Spark is very much capable and very much efficient to handle this data streaming. Whenever we require machine learning model to get trained, then huge amount of learning data will be coming in the form of data stream, and Spark can handle them in an efficient way, and it is fault tolerant and also scalable. So let us go for the detailing about the Spark streaming overview. So what is the Spark streaming? When a sequence of data are arriving continuously, it is known as the data streaming. So sequence of data will be coming along with time for a long duration of time, then you can say that we are having the data stream there. And Spark supports data streaming, and it is an extension of core Spark API. So in the core Spark API, we are having this particular API which can handle this data stream. So it is scalable, fault tolerant, live data stream processing system. So here if the load is high, if the data load is high, then you can go for the scalable architecture. That means we can add some other hardware so that the load sharing can take place, and it is fault tolerant, and the live data streaming is possible. Live data processing system is there in case of Spark data streaming. So it can take data from many different sources, like as an example we can go for Apache Kafka, we can go for Apache Flume, etc. So when the data stream comes, it is divided into different batches using the Spark streaming, and after that those batches are processed by the Spark programs. So when the huge data will be coming, it will be divided into multiple different batches, and later the Spark program will be working on them. So the next point is use of Spark streaming. So we can get continuous flow of data from different sources, like we can get this one from the live logs, we can get from different telemetry systems, we can get such data from IoT devices and so on, and into some data ingestion systems. And the received data is processed in parallel on multiple different clusters, so that will bring more efficiency in the data processing. So when the results are transferred to some downstream tools like our Kafka or Cassandra, etc. This Cassandra is one kind of NoSQL database. So when the results will be transferred in the downstream, that means upstream means when the data will be coming to the systems, and downstream means the processed data will be written to some output sources, and in that case we will be having the destination will be the Kafka, maybe the Cassandra, etc. So for the different machine learning applications, it needs continuous learning data. To make one machine learning model learn about the respective pattern, it requires lots of data to make the learning system successfully done. So that's why this data streaming is very much required in case of machine learning related applications. So for that purpose, data streaming is very important, and Spark can handle them very efficiently. So in this way, we have discussed that what is the Spark streaming overview. Thanks for watching this video.